here we are in the detective's office with Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And I have to issue a correction for, well, maybe not last time, but even 2 episodes ago. The way that ABI is raised is just on my mind. I want to get it out of the way before I forget. I know somebody is going to correct me on this. So ABI is actually only raised based on... I previously said it was I thought it was via the farm, but apparently it's only raised by digivolving. So you really, if you want to really max out a Digimon's stats, you want to digivolve and then de-digivolve them like a bunch of times. You can also use this item later in the game that's very expensive, I guess, called Miracle Meat. So, good to know. And then what effect ABI has, I'm still not quite sure. I just know it allows us to get higher stats than we would via just leveling up. So I guess the farm is mostly for raising stats, and I don't know if it also gives XP. But we'll find out. We did actually have a few Digimon at the farm, so we'll check on them later just to see what happens, although I'm not sure I'm going to actually use those guys, because those were given to us by... for some reason, for, like, buying this, like, special edition of the game, I guess. Although I got it because it came with Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory together, so... Anyway, last time we completed a very basic mission, and then she told us to do something else. Let's see if she'll remind us. Account rating is starting to be a real problem. Go ask around Eden. See what you can find out. Yes, account rating is where hackers are stealing people's accounts, I guess. Their Eden accounts. Don't know much about getting Makoto Yamashina's information, but look into that as well, would you? Go on, log into Eden. Anything here for us? No, we got those top quality beans. Well, I guess we'll be logging into Eden. Looks okay. I suppose we can do it over here. And I'm curious to find out how time passes in the farm, if it's based on real-world time, or if it's based on just game time. Probably based on game time. So, where do we want to find out about this? I guess maybe we could check Eden and see if anybody has information. Oh, well. Those locks tell us they probably do have information if we have the right keywords. We have a new Digiline message. You'll be happy if I power up here? Okay, I'll give it my all. Help me out. Alright, let's make you nice and strong together. Again, wondering if I really care for that mechanic. If nothing else, it's a nice bit of flavor. A break from the gameplay. These people are saying what we said last time. Let's see what this lock is all about. Yes, we can ask about account rating. I've heard a lot of that lately. A horrid group of delinquents, really. Well, that didn't really benefit us. Oh, it's terrifying. That account rating stuff. Actually, I don't know much about it. That's to be expected. Not many people are going to know much useful. I guess Zaxxon did that account rating. They're just running wild lately. I don't know where they are, but there's a lot of them. Probably someone who knows about it in Kowloon. Probably. And now we have Zaxxon. Sounds like Gaston. Well, nobody here has anything for us. I didn't notice this shop last time. It's just some basic stuff. And we can change a Digimon's personality, which could be useful if we're trying to level one up and trying to train a Digimon up to be really strong, hyper optimized. I think there's also, in addition to the personality, which affects like bonus stats that they get basically when they level up, I think. Additionally, there's items that will block you from gaining any stats in a certain area, so you can really optimize because there's only a fixed number of stat points you can really add to a Digimon. So if we were trying to maximize like int and defense, there's something we can equip that will make the Digimon not gain any attack, which will mean once we hit the cap for the amount of stats you can gain, our def and int will be much higher than if we were forced to kind of waste some points in attack. Not sure if that is a mechanic that is really necessary in order to beat the game, but nice to know. Might make the game easier. Okay, I think we've explored what there is to explore here. So let's go to some other areas. Looking for somebody who has an exclamation mark, but nobody here. We did learn somebody's name. I guess that gave us a new keyword. And we can look here. We should ask people in dangerous places. Well, we do know of some dangerous places. I mean, Eden isn't that dangerous place, really. So let's go on to Kowloon. I didn't notice that the Digimon had an appearance animation. That's kind of nice. I like that. In Digimon World 3, I remember you just appear in the area and then as you move, they just materialize behind you. Yeah. Farm 1 training command completed. Okay. Well, perfect timing. We'll see what happens. If it will tell us. So it says attack plus 30. Oh, wow. His ABI is 200. Never noticed that. I mean, yeah. They're both that way, I guess. Is it going to tell us anything? Oh, definitely one thing I was wondering about is it decreases cam to have them train here, but I was wondering, can it go negative? And it appears not. But unfortunately, I'm not sure what the before and after is for these guys. Is that plus 30 what they gained from here? Or did they gain some levels? They probably gained some levels, right? They weren't 11 when they started. So maybe that's all that happened. I'm really not that sure. Oh, I better look it up so we stop just guessing. Yeah, they slowly gain XP over time. And we can equip certain items that have a chance of raising their... Oh, we can feed food to just increase their bonus stat. That's what is the parentheses is the bonus stat. Is that what ABI? The bonus stat limit is dependent on ABI. That's it. Okay. So the max ABI of 200 means we can get 150 total extra points. We can also use them to create an item and search for cases, which I assume are just kind of randomly generated cases where there's probably a battle, like it's something repetitive. It's not like finding new side quests, really. Okay. Well, I have a bit of a better idea then about ABI and the Digifarm. And the training, okay, the personality determines which does raise their bonus stats. Ah, oh no. This always happens when I click back on the game window. So let's take a look. Their personality is fighter, which means that they'll gain attack. So they gained, when we chose the train command, so they'll gain XP passively. Train is separate. Train is how we can raise a way we can raise bonus stats. So because their personality is fighter, they gained 30 attack. All right. Restraint chip actually removes bonus stats, so it lets us max out other stats that we care more about. Good to know. The more you know. Well, that's it, messing around with the Digifarm. We don't really have anyone else. So we're just gonna move on. Don't really want to invest into those guys because I don't really plan to use them. On the looking for hackers. Here might be some hackers. Getting powerful Digimon is what being a hacker's all about. Heh, forget those guys. Being a hacker's not as easy as just making friends and getting strong. If you knew their forum URL, you could mosey on in there alone and check them out. Mosey, that's a word people say. When idiots flock together, it's tough to stop this kind of thing. It sucks. Zaxxon, yeah, I know it. I used to be a member. Then too many slime balls joined, so I got out. I can't deal with idiots. Don't refuse those who come and don't chase those who leave. Zaxxon's leader's clever enough. That policy, not so much. You want to know the URL where they hang out? Okay, fine. But don't tell anyone I told you. Sending it. There, that's the URL for the Zaxxon forum. He was run out of the Zaxxon forums, or he posted a long... I should preface this by saying I got my start on the internet on forums back when that was the main online community thing before Reddit and other social media took off. But he is one of those people who posted a long, rambling, whiny post and then asked the admins to ban him. airing his grievances. So, okay, we know the URL now. We should be able to go there. Not getting any random encounters. Zaxxon Forum. Wow, they even made their own logo. So a forum is a place where people just go and like talk. Isn't that more of like a chat room? Like a forum is really about asynchronous communication. You post something and you have a threaded discussion, unlike, you know, places like Reddit where it's just endlessly nested replies that are people trying to one-up each other and make stupid jokes. Or like, you know, other social media sites. That's what I like about forums is you can have a thread on a certain topic, and it's like a conversation. There's a continuing thread of conversation about that topic, and it might go into new topics, but it's all within the confines of whatever the thread is originally about, like a certain game, for example. And that's why I always liked forums, because it felt more like a conversation, and people actually had to be conscious if they were derailing the conversation and talking about stuff that isn't really relevant to what's going on, like things that you would do in a normal conversation, and it's a lot easier to follow. Now, it's arguably a thread that has been going on for multiple years that has like 99 pages to catch up on, may not be for everyone. But personally, I like going back and reading old threads about, like, if I'm playing a new game. I like to go find the thread for that where people are discussing that game, and then just like start from the beginning and see what people are figuring out as they're playing. I think that's, I don't know. Can't really do that with a place like Reddit, for example. Not that I don't use Reddit. Let's see what these folks have to say after we moseyed on over here. Account rating, IDK. These people are actually talking though, right? So it's not like a text where it makes sense to write IDK. They actually said IDK out loud. Digimon capture devices have recently been spread around a portion of Eden's populace, randomly it seems. Of course, this means that Eden's fallen into chaos. All those new hackers without training or skill are dragging our good name through the mud. Course. We're all out in the field trying to make friends with some of the new ones, at least the ones with potential. Maybe we can restore some order. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mean, all this time we're sitting here wondering who Mr. Navid even is. All we know is that it's damn good. What's damn good? It? Oh, Mr. Navid? Heh, I got some theories, but they're mostly kind of crazy. Sometimes I think it's secretly Yugo causing some chaos. Oh, I know, Yugo. You're that new kid, eh? The one that just became a hacker. I heard that Yugo's been giving you the recruitment speech. I'm thinking you should join. Thinking. Got a real internet tough guy here who can't be bothered to type G. Instead, he types an apostrophe. Oh, hey there. Nice to see you again. Hehehe. You remember me? I'm the one who gave you the Galacta Park URL. We've been busy tracking Mr. Navid's movements. It gives out Digimon capture devices like candy, but after that it just leaves the new hacker alone. See, that's when Yugo steps in. He's got a big old speech ready. Lures him right into the Zaxxon tribe. M. People say that lures them right into the Zaxxon tribe. That's enough secrets for ya right now. Oh, he said ya, like a normal person talks. Maybe you join up with Zaxxon, then you'll have a part to play too. For example, appearing out of nowhere and then scampering away again. Heh 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 heh. You know, it was Zaxxon programs that worked out Digimon conversion. That's how we became the best hacking crew in all of Eden. We pulled in quite a few new recruits after that. They may be eager, but they don't know what it means to be a Zaxxon, to be a hacker. Okay, let's actually make some progress here. Zaxxon doesn't refuse anyone who shows up. If you want to join the team, just wait for him to come back. You want to know about account rating? Who the hell are you, really? Cyber Sleuth or detective's assistant? What even? Forget it. So you snuck in here alone just to learn about account rating? Ballsy, I'll give you that. In that case, take this and head to Kowloon level 2. That'll help get you your answers. And get ready too, it's gonna be dangerous. But if you've got the cojones to sneak into Zaxxon, you'll probably be able to handle it. Ah yes, cojones. Zaxxon are the undisputed kings of hacking. I mean, with people like me manning the computers, would you think any less? Manning those computers. Well, so this is what a forum is, huh? This is what happens to a forum when the users take over, the admins and moderators can't keep up. When the site owner gets run out of his own site and everything falls to chaos. Soon a new leader will emerge and restore order to restore the former glory of the Zaxxon forums. Oh. I thought we were given the way to get to Kowloon level 2. I guess it would be the thing that firewall. Because wasn't there a firewall? It's nice they have some areas without music, so you don't get listening fatigue. Man, that is a mistake. A lot of like, you know, big game studios were making that mistake. You know, long ago, in the beginning of gaming. And listening fatigue, it's the idea that you get like you get mentally tired out, and you can even have like, you know, start to get a headache or other things like that. Hearing music that's really kind of busy and loud, active, tension getting, as opposed to more, okay, we're allowed through here. 5 hours. Hackers. Lecturing hackers. And, you know, you had it in a lot of old games where the music was Needle's music. You know, really high-pitched, chirpy chiptune, and it's like a 15-second loop that just replays endlessly. Like, that's the most extreme case of listening fatigue. And then you have other cases where, you know, some new overly eager video game music composer is working on some indie game, and, you know, they're not necessarily using chiptunes, but they have this song that they're really excited about, and it's really flashy and stuff, and it's just used as like area music. And eventually it just gets, if it just keeps playing and it's really flashy, it can cause listening fatigue. So that's why you started to see, as people we're more aware of this idea. Like music in games became a little bit more reserved, I would say. Okay, so we're in this new area. And yeah, that includes just having moments where the music isn't playing, or the music is long enough so it doesn't feel so repetitive. Now we're getting some encounters with these adorable fuzzy blue things. Of course they go for the weakest party member. I think we can just attack our way. Oh, no. Not quite strong enough. Hopefully Pabumon levels up. There we go. Both of them did. Oh wow, Poyumon actually leveled a lot of times. I'm not used to that because Digimon World 3, the XP curve was so punishingly brutal. But that would never happen. Wow, we're actually getting XP equivalent to the difficulty of the enemies we're facing. What an amazing concept. Yeah, like, if the encounter rate was too high, this battle music could potentially get a little fatiguing, but it's really not that busy. The music isn't that loud unless you really crank it up. That helps too. Does he have a multi-attack? No, neither of them do. Wow. That's brutal. So does that mean they don't get any XP? Yeah, that sucks. Well, we'll likely be getting Wanyamon soon. Okay, so he isn't in some special dead status. He just has one HP. Well, that's why we have HP capsules. The most important thing to remember in a Digimon battle is the relationship between types and attributes. Well, second most important anyway. What's the first most important? Is it friendship? It's always friendship. What a waste. Hopefully Poyumon will keep leveling up and then not be vulnerable to getting one-shotted with a lucky crit. Okay. Oh, there's a new one. We can afford to cast these spells because SP recovers on level up. It's nice. See if we can get him. Yep. Yokomon. Oh, I forgot that we have already set the battle speed to fast, haven't we? Short cutscenes. It doesn't actually like prevent us from seeing the animation. I really like that. Confusion status is the worst. Seriously, it makes it so. Oh man, what does it do? Oh yeah, your Digimon won't take orders, I think. Oh, it was so fun and funny in Digimon World 3 how it changed all of your like menu items to funny things instead of like fight, magic, etc. Looks like some people blocking our way. Wow, that did a lot. So... Oh. Oh, we get this because everyone is lined up in turn order. Oh. Oh, wait, I was like, why aren't they gaining any, why aren't they gaining anything? That would be because they've maxed out. So that's something that is a little annoying. I think I can't... I can't, like, level them up, or, like, digivolve them, unless we go all the way back. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Can we just escape? What's the chance of that? Is it guaranteed? If it is, then you just have to wonder why didn't they just let you turn off random battles. But it's probably not guaranteed. So I'm doing this because I want to go back to the Digilab, because we're basically wasting XP. Unless how it works, maybe we're not wasting XP. Maybe how it works is because those two can't gain any, Terriermon is getting it all. Or maybe it's everybody gets the same amount of XP regardless, and if they're maxed out, then they just don't get any. So we'll pay more attention to how that works next time we get in a similar situation. So where do we do this? Here. Okay, so Digivolution possible. We can pick any of these. So Pabumon. What would be the natural... I'm not familiar with Pabumon. I kind of like to follow their normal progression. Now I have to look this up. Modimon, Tanemon, Yaramon. Okay, Modimon. It's the first one. So yeah, let's just do that. I assume this is skippable, but I like that there's a little animation. That's pretty good. And it's permanent, too. Like, it's not something they can just do in the middle of battle. That's cool. Oh, the music stayed. That's cool, too. So did his ABI go up? Yes, it did. As expected. Okay, and let's do this as well. I assume Bukamon. Gomamon or Betamon. Huh. Oh wait, whoops. Prior forms, Pikachu, Pokemon. Okay. So yeah, Bukamon is what we should do. Alright. Did their stats go up at all when they digivolved? I'm not sure that they did. You would think that they would. Maybe they at least got healed. Yeah. Oh, yes. We can digiconvert Wanyamon. hello. Training 2. I don't know what we want to do. So we could put them into the Digifarm so they would get XP passively. Or we could take them into our party. Let's see how that works. If they're in our party but they're not battle, do they gain XP? If not, then we might just want to move them into the Digifarm. I'm hesitant to invest a lot into anybody until I have a little bit better sense of like who we want to use, what we want to develop. So for now, I'm just gonna level up normally, I guess. Okay, well, let's go with that. See what happens. Our brand new Digimon. Yeah, that menu animation is a little bit slower than I would prefer, but that's okay. See if we end up doing better against these guys now. Oh yeah, they're definitely stronger. I don't know. They gained multiple levels? Yes, they did. Cool how that works. They grow faster, I guess. Okay. Oh, and Wanyamon. I guess Wanyamon leveled up too? So that's great. So everybody gets the same amount of XP is how it seems to work. We're leveling up so much, we don't need to heal. Such a great mechanic. I mean, it's not a new thing. That idea has existed for a long time in RPGs, but some learned the lesson and some didn't. What could this be? Whoa, kid, halt, hold, cease, and also desist. Let me borrow a hot second here. Oh yeah, that's how people talk. This place, while clearly awesome, in fact, beyond the normal scale of awesomeness, is not for you, so scram. Look, kid, don't make me chase you off, 'cause I will, and I'll hunt ya down, and then I'll catch ya, and then, heh heh heh. What are you gonna do? Wait, what? You're one of us Zaxxons? Come on, where's your mask? We don't give 'em out for fun, you know. If you don't wear it, a poor guy like me might just mistake you for the wrong sort. Then I'd have to get to hunting you down. Okay. More interesting ways that people talk. Some interesting words that they use in terms of phrases. Feels a little bit slow. Like, why was it holding? It like holds for 3 seconds after every attack. I don't much care for that, despite the fact that we said short. Okay. Topaz. Wow. I think he said that this won't be difficult. Maurice Damadayo. Or maybe he said this won't be easy. I don't know. Don't know enough. It's not what you're here for. Hopefully. I guess we'll wait until Bukamon levels up rather than spend healing items. I like it. It's kind of a risk-reward thing, although I'm sure we can afford... At some point we get enough money where we can afford cheap healing. So the X2 or the X3, I'm guessing that has to do with both their type and attribute. Oh, what skills does he have? Maybe we'll use... Oh, that was disappointing. Yep. Everyone leveled up. Kind of like this, how it's displayed. I wish we could see the full map. But it kind of works where you walk into an area and then you can just see everything. Because it's in the distance. It kind of works. I don't know. It's a way to not have a movable camera. Modimon's attacks seem to be pretty weak. Oh, that attack is a bit stronger. I like how frequent the level ups are. Numbers going up. More useless medals. They're probably not useless, but we haven't so far gotten very good stuff for the medals we turned in. Haven't gotten very good money from it. Speed charge. Guess I wasn't paying enough attention. See that we learned a new technique. Nice sound effects too when we level up. Could be danger. Oh no. I'll rip those outsiders apart if they set foot in Zaxxon territory. Ugh. I'll be glad to beat you down. Mad Dog Hacker. The Mad Dog of... What is that character in Yakuza? Mad Dog of Ugh, I don't want to say it because I'll embarrass myself if I get it wrong. Zaxxon, those losers, they're nothing. Hackers are meant to be free, not just a fawning horde. But those idiots just mill about, droning on and on about their hacker code of honor, their hacker pride. Dumbasses. They're just trying to tie down the real hackers. It's not about codes and rules, it's about freedom. Whatever. This hacker has principles. There are all different types of hackers. Every possible moral philosophy has a hacker. A type of hacker. that supports it or not. Hackers are just people. And we're getting prizes from battles too. I didn't really notice that. Need to keep an eye on who is giving us what. So if we ever need to do some farming, we can. Thought this was a little bit of a stronger group because of Biomon being there, who's a rookie, I think. I'm actually not sure what the terms are that they're using. Terriermon's a rookie, Modimon and Bukamon are training too. Wanyamon is maxed out already. Oh yeah, it says they're max level right there on the top left. I missed it. Interesting. So Wanyamon was a 9 and these guys were 13. So we'll go ahead and we won't run all the way back. We'll make some progress, and because it's going to take forever to run all the way back. I don't like that. Is there not an item we can use that teleports us? Export. How expensive is that? Well, see, that doesn't work because we would have to get back to where we were. So we'd still have to run all the way back through the dungeon. Yeah. Can't say that I like that. Wait, is there an unopened chest? How did we... Where did we have to go? Maybe... Oh. It's just to the right of the starting area. Alright, let's just do auto. Terriermon, we're waiting to hit level 15. It's kind of unfortunate how we have to go back to it. Oh. Interesting. Can we get over there? I don't want to spend too long wandering around just to open a chest that has an item that we'll be able to buy like 1,000,000 of in a couple hours. I think we have the ability to revisit dungeons. Yeah, this is more what I expect from an RPG, where we actually make some interesting decisions in random battles. So I wanted to see if we have the ability to go right so we can get to that chest. Ah, we do. So I missed this earlier. And our reward is... Attack, attach, E. Was that worth the trip? Oh, it's equipment. Wait, we haven't been using equipment. Oh. We should probably be doing that. How do we do that? Not through here, I guess. Settings. Well, Terriermon's kind of split between an attack and defense. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. And depending on their stage, they can either equip an item or not. Maybe there's something better for him. Prevents confusion. This is very situational. Maybe we'll just use this for some survivability. I don't know. I mean, you should be expecting to wander around dungeons in an RPG. I don't know, sometimes it just gets a little bit... not so... it loses its charm. Doing okay, though. Making pretty steady progress. And it's nice that I don't feel like I need to use a guide. I really, really like that. I felt like I needed to use one in order for Digimon World 3 to be even remotely playable, but hey, why don't we heal? I prefer not to use one in a game. You know, I'd prefer a game be one where I didn't feel like I needed to use one. We are going to max out. Well, you know, I think we are going to stop it here. We will make some further progress into the dungeon next time. We've been exploring Kowloon level 2, I guess, in our search for hackers who are stealing people's accounts. And who knows what we will discover next time on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Bye for now.